Hello, MassAttax here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at a battle from the Tier 8 American heavy tank. It is the M3 Yo tank. If you enjoy what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So before we get into the action, I'll show you my crew and equipment that I've currently got on this tank. My crew on this tank aren't too bad, all onto the 3rd skill. The equipment I'm using in the special survivability slot is vents. Then I've got a gun rammer and vertical stabilizer. On field modifications, I haven't maxed it out. I'm onto the 5th level, so only one level left. So I get a permanent bonus of plus 3% of vehicle hit points. I haven't fiddled with any other modifications. So now let's have a look at it in action. Today I'm playing on mines. It's an encounter battle, which means both teams are attacking the same base, and I've got the 4-3-8 matchmaking and I'm top tier today, so I want to push straight in the middle. The important thing on this map, especially in an encounter battle, is to win the hill. So I want to push up and support. See if I can get a shot in. No good there. So what I want to do is support the push. I was hoping my team would push up. One has a Cromwell, so I'm trying to push to the side, try and stop anybody pushing up, and hopefully my team that has pushed up can win the hill. So I got a nice shot into the 40 TP, but the artillery's hit us, so I've just pulled back and I've had to use my repair kit and my first aid kit. Now if you're a fan of playing American heavy tanks, I'm quite a fan of playing American heavy tanks. It's how I learned how to play the game in heavy tanks. I went up the American lines first. If you've been up the original American heavy line and you enjoyed it, I would definitely recommend going up this line, because the gameplay is exactly the same. The only difference is the mechanic you've got on your tracks. So if they do manage to take your track off, you can still maneuver as you've got that second track, and you can get out of trouble, so they can't perma track you, but your mobility does go right down. So what's happened in this battle so far, I noticed they were pushing into the cap, the enemy heavies, so I've pushed in to support the Cherry, and I've managed to get a nice shot into the Projector 54 and the KV-1S. Now I've got a damaged ammo rack, but I did use my repair kit, so it's on a cooldown, so I'm stuck with this ammo rack for another 30 seconds. So I'm not going to push in, I'm just going to try and keep back a little bit. Try to play a little bit hull down. I am a little bit lower than the enemy tanks, so hopefully I am hull down to them. So I'll take this time to tell you a little bit about the tank. And on the gun, you get a 105mm gun. It has 208mm of penetration, which is a little bit lackluster, but it does have 320 alpha damage, which is always nice. It's tier 8. And then with my crew and equipment, I've got a reload time of 7.31 seconds, which gives us a DPM of 2642. So I've cleared the cap there. So back to the gun. As I was saying, with my crew and equipment, I've got an aim time of 2.1 seconds, which isn't nothing special, but it's not that bad. And then I've got a dispersion of 0.36, which isn't the greatest. But what you do get, just like you get on all American heavies, is 10 degrees of gun depression. And I really enjoy playing the game when you've got a tank with gun depression and a decent turret, that is. And on this you do get a decent turret. Not sure where that shot went. So as I was saying, you do get a decent turret on this tank. You do have 279.4mm of armor on the front of your turret, which is excellent, but you do have that cupola on the top, but it isn't the biggest. It's not totally flat at the same time. And then you get 88.9mm on the side of your turret, and then 38 on the rear. And then your hull armor, you get 177.8mm on the front, so it's nothing special. And then you get 88.9mm on the side, 38.1 on the rear. So I'll push further down. IS-2M tried to push straight in flankers, but I got a tracky shot on him, and then I managed to get a second shot into him. He's been taken out by my teammate while I snuck a shot into that VK-100, which has got decent armor. Now I'm using the building as cover, and now I'm going to try and side scrape out because there's a Dicker Max pushing in, and he managed to penetrate us, so I over angled, but I did manage to take him out. So now I'm trying to get lower in the dip, just hiding behind this building till I'm not spotted, and then I'm going to try and push further down to the next building, try and play a hull down against that VK 100. It looks like he's trying to back away. And if I can just crest this ridge and see if I can get his bottom plate. Can I get his bottom plate? Aiming in, and it's orange, but I managed to penetrate. So now I'm just pulling back. He could get a shot into me, but I'm just getting out of the way before he loaded and aimed at us. So hopefully I can push back in and get more shots into him, but my team do look like they're doing quite well. The problem is when you do this, you have to be wary of your left hand side in case anybody pushes round the top, but it doesn't look like there's anybody there. So I'm just going to push in towards the cliff face, keep low, and now my team look like they're pushing in, so hopefully the attention of the VK 100 is somewhere else. And I've just come round the corner. Can I get his bottom plate? Didn't get it. There's a lot of tanks pushing in now, and he's not focusing on us. Can I get the rear of his turret? Nice shot into the rear of his turret. So I'm just keep on pulling back while I reload, then pushing up, cresting the ridge. There's another shot into him. Pull back, he can't get a shot into us. If he pushes forward, I'll be able to get his lower plate even easier. So just cresting the ridge again. There's his lower plate, and managed to take him out as easy as that. So now can I get that Comet? Having a look, cresting the ridge. There's the Comet, aiming, ricochet on a Comet. Looked like the shot was going miles off him as well. That's the dispersion again. So I'm just going to push in, see if I can help with the IS-6B. And then that'll help me teammates push further forward. So I'm behind the IS-6B. Nice shot into him. I got a fire, but it looks like he's got an automatic fire extinguisher. Comet's been taken out. The IS-6B's been taken out. It's only the Hellcat who's hiding at the island. So I'm just pushing towards him. Can I spot him? There he is, zooming in, and dispersion missed again, but he's been taken out. Let's have a quick look at the stats. It was a Master ES Tanker Award, and I got the high caliber for me 4,766 damage with 73 assist. Top of the tree for XP with a base XP of 1404. Top for damage by a long way. I made 62,000 credits, that's due to battle payments, plus 5,265 XP. Not sure what that is, but it's from a personal reserve bonus and award for the first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and comment. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a little icon in the bottom left hand corner. Cheers.